We all have people in our lives that made a huge contribution to where we are today. Maybe they're a mentor or a teacher or your parents. For my high school coach's 80th birthday, I was asked to provide a video explaining how he contributed to my life. So I wanted to share it. Let me know what you think. Here goes. Hope you enjoy it. Coach Nugent, Coach Eric Orton here. One of my big goals is to become a better filmmaker, and there's no way that I can tackle a challenge or dream without putting in place everything you've taught me. But first, it's time for my run, so let's go. "31 years ago, I left Springville to follow my dreams out west. Back then, did I dream that I would have my own coaching business, run for a living, and be an international author? No. In fact, I never even dreamed of moving west. But the opportunity presented itself, and I knew there was a dream to go dig for in the mountains. There is this misconception out there that if you want to pursue your dreams, you have to know exactly what you're doing. But the truth is, none of us ever fully know what we're doing. We make projections, lists, and plans, but things seldom go as we wish. Life is unfortunately unplannable. It is a random, fluid conglomeration of stuff, people, conditions, attitudes, needs, ideas, and circumstance that careen down us like linebacker Todd Oakley, ready to mow down anything in his path. You have to be ready to leap out of Todd's way at any time and pull your dream to safety along with you. That's when you wind up on the sideline, licking your wounds and cursing your decision to have a dream in the first place. Then you remember how little you know and that you must be willing to lose a few yards in order to break the big one. And then you think about how much all those other more successful people seem to know. Finally, you remember how insecure the whole situation feels. And then, well, why not just quit? After all, if you want to realize your dreams, you have to know exactly what you're doing, right? Absolutely, categorically, unequivocally wrong. The very nature of creating something is that you almost never know what you're doing. Sure, you know most of the steps involved. That's the easy part. But the real meat of the creative process, the inspiration that will set your dream on a path of its own, is far more complex and elusive than that. The popular belief when chasing your dreams is that inspiration strikes us like a lightning bolt from the sky. Actually, it's the other way around. In reality, we strike inspiration much the way miners strike gold. By ceaselessly working, reworking, and reworking the old territory. Sooner or later, we'll run into a little nugget of something wonderful, something better. The more we dig, the more we'll find until, if we're patient and very persistent, we hit the mother lode. In reality, creating dreams is no different from swinging a pick. For every day of incredible, divine intervention, there are probably 10 spent sifting through the dirt. Coach Nugent, thank you for helping me understand that learning form and technique is just as important as having talent. You taught me the crucial importance of fundamentals, repetition, and practicing execution, which has become the cornerstone of my coaching philosophy today. Just like any pursuit, there are many times when the work is unexceptional, difficult, and downright demanding. Yet these are also the days when you hunker down and keep on going because there simply isn't any other way to get where you're going. And herein lies the difference between the average dreamer and the person who goes after their dreams. The successful person is willing to put up with the hard work because inside of it, he finds a joy like nothing else on earth. But the average dreamer doesn't know this joy yet. The average dreamer finds his joy in tangible results and gets stopped when he realizes all the hard work may ultimately be for nothing. When you set out to undertake the work of your dreams, it is critical that you understand something. The reason so many people abandon their dreams is because they expected it to be perpetually fun and easy. But this is my dream, they think lustily. It has to be fun. Then the minute the dream gets challenging, which is inevitable, they quit. As if it suddenly turned into the wrong dream, or more likely, as if there was something wrong with them, some weird defect all those other more successful people never ever suffer from. In fact, there isn't a thing in the world wrong with any of these people. It's just that they don't understand that pursuing your dream takes effort and discipline. And just because it takes effort and discipline is no reason to abandon it. Effort, conditioning, discipline, strength, mental toughness, never getting tired. All of this is necessary to achieving our dreams and leads to not being fearless, but to being limitless. Discipline is the heart and soul of an athlete and to having an elite mindset in life. Coach Nugent, I thank you for this most important gift. Each day spent digging puts you that much closer to the gold. And over time, if you keep at it, a curious thing happens. You begin to love sifting through the dirt. Some of your happiest moments can come during the 20th mile of a long training run when you are reinventing your character through a major bump. Happiness can come in the smallest forms, like being okay with someone passing you on your easy day because you know tomorrow you'll be running faster than anyone, or just simply heading out the door when you don't want to while everyone else is asleep. You head out and your stride becomes smooth as silk, and you begin to feel the rightness of what you set out to do. Finally, you can understand all those curious twists and turns you took and see the larger, greater picture that they form. And this is when all your doubts about your dreams begin to blow away like so much dust in the wind. This is also the point when you come close to sensing the divine in your dream. It doesn't arrive heralded by trumpet-blowing fanfare or even the seamless blast of non-stop inspiration. Rather, the divine steals over you in the small, humdrum hours of your undertaking. During the checking, evaluating, and refining, the divine creeps in during yet another unexceptional night in your dream world, exactly when you least expect it. Communication is a vital tool for all great coaches. My athletes always hear me say, more is not better, better is better. Coach Nugent, thank you for teaching me that it's not important how much you say, but what and how you say it. The offense and defensive line is always the foundation of all great teams. Thank you for being the inspiration and the foundation for who I am as a coach today. I once read that you can't be coached unless you have been taught. Sprint draw left, my favorite play. You taught me the importance of being patient and not rushing to the hole. To wait for the O-line to get in place and to be in position. And then once the O-line has blocked the defense one way, you explode through the hole and cut back against the grain and run to daylight. This one play defines my life. To be patient, understand your support, and then think outside the box and go for it. Thank you for the invaluable lesson that the most important thing we learn is what we learn about ourselves. As you climb inside the fantastic nautilus of your dream, you begin to understand why Zen masters spent entire lifetimes perfecting the tea ceremony. It is the sheer poetry of creating something from nothing and working on it until it is truly and absolutely right that ultimately keeps you coming back. This is the magic that can only be born of hard work, of digging dirt, and ultimately realizing your dreams. Coach Nugent, thank you for never talking about winning and always focusing on striving for mastery. Thanks to you, I understand the small details are the key to digging dirt and mastery, and that everything you do must have a purpose. To this day, I can still hear you say, practice doesn't make perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect. 21 years ago, I had a dream that became my mission in life, to enhance the human experience through running. Thank you, Coach Nugent, for the valuable lessons of self-mastery that remains the driving force in my life and my mission. And happy birthday.